Wellington brings you the tale of the tape. 4 years older is Baldwin Mdlalozi. He also enjoys a 3 centimeter reach advantage and is 6 centimeters taller than his opponent Craig Nino. Over to Shane the Duke, Wellington.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is 3 rounds in the EFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 1 win and 3 losses. He stands 1.71 meters tall, weighing in at 60 kilograms. Fighting out of Bluff, Durban, Baldwin Mdlalozi. And now introducing his opponent. He's fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 6 wins and 6 losses. He stands 1.65 meters tall, weighing in at 60 kilograms. Fighting out of Amanzium Todi, Durban, Craig Nino. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Vickers Swart.
You ready? You ready? Let's fight. Start of this round is presented by Pitbull, the world's only FDA-approved energy drink. And it is Mdlalozi in the black, Nino in the blue. And Nemo coming up very aggressively.
Both guys making their intentions felt very early on.
Bluff versus Toti here at EFC 33. More than just bragging rights up for
Nino
grabs.
almost immediately goes in for that takedown. He's got the single. Mdlalozi so far showing good defense, and Nino swinging wildly.
Almost catches
Both of them are out for it tonight, CS.
big time.
Mdlalozi, the more technical of the 2 strikers. You can see he's got the more sort of traditional boxing stance, hands up high, works off of his jab. Nino a bit scrappy when it comes to that, but it certainly does work.
Could we see a barn burner, Dirk?
Big stiff jab from Mdlalozi.
As you say, you like the bantamweight division, Dirk. Anything can happen, and it happens rather quickly.
And Nino again looks for that takedown, fakes for the takedown, and swings a couple of shots upstairs.
Oh! Nice reach advantage from Mdlalozi. He looked to exploit that against Nino here.
Yes, he's standing up high and tall, so he can work off of that jab from the outside. Correct, Nino with the right.
Counter strike
again, 3 punches by Mdlalozi. Now Nino is going to start questioning. You can see he's trying that level change. Craig Nino could expect him to shoot in for a takedown again.
Do you think that when he had his nose horrifically broken against Zulu Boy, do you think that's still a factor, or do you think that's something distant memory?
There's absolutely no doubt. You get an injury like that, that's something that will always be on your mind. But at that point in time when they're in there, that's not what he's thinking about. It'll be the time that he spends leading up to his bout that something like that will be on his mind.
Great to see them just letting their hands go here.
Mdlalozi very happy to be in the middle of the hexagon, letting Nino do the work. Again, more wild punches by both.
Yep, counter striking from Mdlalozi.
He's also got no problem stalking Nino is Mdlalozi. Big kick to the body, but that was checked.
Crowd likes it.
Leg kick, Craig Nino.
Should have a packed Durban ICC arena for the EFC 33.
And now Nino shoots for that single. He might actually be able to complete this one. Mdlalozi striking though. He's going to try and possibly get that underhook, but he doesn't. And Nino drags Mdlalozi to the ground. He's in the full guard. Now we know the guys from combat coaching. We've seen Craig Nino. He's very proficient on the ground.
Definitely.
He does like to get into that half guard position, work the ground and pound, but also he is very dangerous from the top position. He's got some good submissions, good ground and pound. Mdlalozi is striking from the bottom, as you can see. Nino is trying to pass, so he won't worry too much about that.
Yeah, biding his time here as Nino, planning his next move. Elbows from the bottom.
Big elbows from the bottom by Mdlalozi. Those are also the ones that can cut you. Nino's going to have to watch out for that. Mdlalozi also dangerous with that triangle from the bottom, so Nino's going to have to stay aware of what's happening around him. And of course, with Mdlalozi striking like that, could also be dangerous. It's going to try to put on a body triangle from the bottom as Mdlalozi. Is not something you often see, but he lets go of it.
Yeah, he's got that reach advantage. Long limbs does Baldwin Mdlalozi have.
He's also done well to just tie Nino up. He hasn't taken punishment from this bottom position. He's been the one that's actually been thrown into offense, but as we know in the judges' scorecards, they don't like a guy on the bottom.
Minute 25 left in round 1 here of this bantamweight fight at EFC 33. Remember to join us on Twitter, the hashtag EFC 33.
Mdlalose picking his shots now. He's got foot on the hip. Still working with the elbows, but I have to watch the back of the head. Does Mdlalose? Nino's hand up. He actually backs out. Now tries to strike from a standing position.
Those unrelenting elbows.
Oh, Mdlalose has made a terrible mistake in the scramble.
Oh dear.
With a minute left, can Mdlalose survive? He basically gave a gift to Craig Nino, and he's pounced on his back. He's got both hooks in this Craig Nino. This is a bad spot for Mdlalose to be in. He's got the body triangle as well. And he's got the one arm with Mdlalose committing to just defend the one.
He's holding on for dear life, this Baldwin Mdlalose here.
He is against the fence, 30 seconds to go. So far he's surviving. If he can just trap Nino's arms, make sure he doesn't get that hand or that arm underneath the chin. Strong body triangle still by Craig Nino.
Got out of Dodge City, did Baldwin Mdlalose.
Now he's going to try and transition to the arm bomb. Mdlalose felt it, manages to scramble and gets the top position. 20 seconds to go in round number 1.
The crowd has just come alive here at EFC 33. They're loving this. It's Toti versus the Bluff.
10 seconds in this first round.
What an entertaining round. Round 1, a thing of the past here at EFC 34.
And right by Nino, found its mark. Now he goes for that takedown as soon as Mdlalose went for the low kick. Got to hold on now, this Baldwin. Craig Nino had him in trouble in that round.
Nino's just up to gear now.
The half guard looking to pass is Craig Nino. Looks like he's trying to work in arm triangle. Mdlalose, she's trying to tie him up.
Looked like Nino was caught. Mdlalose there above the left eye with that overhand right, Dirk.
Yeah, he certainly found a home for it. Mdlalose now just trying to tie Nino up. He doesn't want him to get into that side control position. Nino very, very good from there. Knows how to work, and of course it's right in front of his own corner as well. Or very close to his own corner rather, Craig Nino's. And Mones is one of the coaches that gives very good technical advice from the corner. Very, very specific, so any of his athletes that are stuck in front of him have a distinct advantage.
Nino's arm is just he's free now.
Still in the half guard, looking to pass is Craig Nino. If he can use that left instep of his, he should be able to free his leg. But Mdlalose is holding on to it. He doesn't want that. Shoulder bunch by Craig Nino. Working away, Craig Nino still struggling, but right in front of referee Vicker Swat. He will have a close look. But he does not mind let the jiu-jitsu game play out a little bit more so than other referees.
That's right.
Black belt himself in the art.
Short elbow from Nino.
Now looks again, tries to get to the side control, but now full guard has been regained by Baldwin and Mdlalose. You can see both guys incredibly sweaty now. Possibly see Baldwin trying for the sweep, but Nino still trying to pass. Gets back into half guard. Hasn't really been able to do much with it in terms of offense, in terms of ground and pound, and working away from there.
Been negated by Mdlalose.
Vicker Swat having a close look. Now side control by Craig Nino, but he still hasn't been able to really work from there. North, south now. Mdlalose is doing incredibly well. He's really pestering Craig Nino. He hasn't given him any room or any opportunity to really look and capitalize.
Nino trying everything he can at this stage. Recently got his BA degree. Stock trader by day is Craig Nino.
Now he can work some, but again, Mdlalose is not just lying in one position. He's constantly moving his hips. He's constantly being a pest for Craig Nino, but now Nino's in a much better position. This is where he can work those short elbows on the left-hand side.
They do so much damage to those short elbows. One to the body, one to the face.
Mdlalose is going to try and walk and try and shake Nino off him, but Nino's got very good control from the top at the moment.
Under 2 minutes remain here in round 2 of this bantamweight bout.
Now looking to get the mount is Craig Nino. Mdlalose felt that and immediately exploded. Gives up his back in the process though. Nino's got some time to work. He's got one hook in. He's got the over under control. He's going to look to get the second hook in, which he does now. Mdlalose dives over, but now he's got to try and defend for a minute 30. His body triangle locked up by Nino.
Mdlalose defending that one arm.
Ndalose is going to want to try and roll while Nino's got the body triangle. He's going to try and roll to the side where the ankle and the foot is, so he can put pressure and Nino can let go.
See, drenched in sweat, these two athletes.
Lots and lots of time to work for Craig. Nino's going to try and possibly soften Ndalose up with punches and then try and slip in that choke. Ndalose leaving his neck open, but he is controlling the hand, or the one hand rather, of Nino's.
Nino definitely plotting to try and get that submission.
He's got to have to work to try and soften him up with punches, or possibly try and trap another arm with one of his legs. That'll open up a possibility for him to really just get choking and work one and under the chin.
I can tell you it's getting quite human in this venue, Dirk. The Durban Ice Series.
Try and slip that arm in.
20 seconds remain.
Well, Nino is also resetting. That gives Ndalose the opportunity to actually just explode and spin around, and he will be in the guard of Nino's, which he now does. And now he's in the top position. Now he's landing shots. Nino not liking that at all.
From the top here.
Try the axe kick to the body, of course. That's a legal strike. You cannot kick to the head. Ndalose telling Nino to get back to his feet.
Couple seconds remaining in round 2. That's it.
Don't miss Knockouts every night at 10, only on Fight Sports. 16 top cruiserweights from around the world descended upon Singapore to try and reach the pinnacle in their careers. They lived and trained together. They all came from different walks of life, but shared the same common goal.
You know, being contender champion, that's my better than mine.
With each fight, the stakes become higher.
I want to win that because, you know, it's my career. I said, nobody's going to stop me.
That's what I'm talking about!
A fight to make it to the final round, to earn a shot at the title. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become the Contender Champion. Watch The Contender only on Fight Sports.
Ndalose, the first time he enters the third round.
Final round, then let's go.
Here we go. Pitbull Energy Drink brings you round number 3.
Shots landed by Ndalose as Nino tried to close the gap. Ndalose is going to have to be careful with that lazy leg kick. Big knee landed by Bolden though. That one certainly caught Nino, the flying knee.
Ndalose knows what he has to do now. He wants the knockouts.
He probably thinks that it could be 2 rounds down, so he's going to have to look to finish here in the third and final.
Another shot by Ndalose.
See, Nino's trying to close that gap. There's no doubt he's trying to set up that takedown. Ndalose is aware of that. You can see him changing his levels. He's got a much lower base, but again with that kick, if Nino just times that correctly, there's no doubt he'll put Ndalose on his back and work from there.
Pretty much what happened in round 2.
And Nino, of course, he has to work with the hands, try to set up that takedown. And again, the kick to the body, and that is going to
the knee catches Nino.
But that was always going to be the end result. When Craig Nino's got a hold of that leg, he had to just push through, drive through, and put him on his back.
Weathered the storm, did Nino.
To work in this third and final round. In the half guard is Craig Nino's going to try and possibly get back to side control.
Nino's going to have to work though. Referee Vika Swat having a close look.
Now he uses that instep and he actually passes. He is in side control. Is Craig Nino. Not good for Ndalose. He could potentially be down 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's not what he needs to do right now. He needs to be standing and trying to knock Nino out.
He has to be the aggressor. He has to get back to his feet as well. Ndalose. He hasn't really had an answer from this position.
Another knee to the body from Nino.
Nino is doing enough for Vikaswat not to stand him back up. He's working knees to the body. What he wants to do is just pop his head out from that position. Trying to set up the arm triangle now is Craig Nino. If he can jump over Ndlalose. Let's go over brothers. Craig Nino now working the short elbows. Ndlalose desperately trying to spin and get to some sort of position, but Nino manages to get what into half guard. Nearly looked like he had the mount.
And Ndlalose's got to try and find some way to get back to his feet.
Ndlalose just desperately trying to tie Nino up.
2.5 minutes remain in the final round.
And of course, from that bottom position, that is energy sapping stuff that will be exhausted from there. He's had a lot of work to do. Nino at the top position, working those short elbows. Ndlalose trying to get full guard back. He's got butterfly hooks now. This is a position where he could possibly sweep from.
Elbows from the bottom from Ndlalose. Worked last time.
And Nino again, he's got that instep, works it into side control. Looking to mount is Craig Nino. Also Nino still aggressive, still attacking. Craig Nino from his top position looks to mount again. Ndlalose felt that. Now Baldwin is trying to get Nino off of him, trying to sweep, but good top control displayed by Craig Nino tonight.
Super effort from Nino. And he must feel he's way ahead on the judges' scorecards.
Well, certainly this round and the previous round no doubt belonged to Craig Nino, so the fight should be in the bag. Minute 20 odd to go in this third round. Of course he's got to be careful, because Ndlalose, if it gets back to standing, he is going to be desperate and looking for the finish.
He's got to try and maintain this position as Nino.
Now with a minute to go, Ndlalose finds himself at the top. He's got to have to explode and do something here. High guard utilized by Craig Nino. He's got a very good triangle.
Minute remains.
You really see he's trying to trap it on. He might want to set up for that armbar. It's Craig Nino. High guard again.
Nino can't afford to be standing with Baldwin Ndlalose.
Baldwin is now in the side control, but Nino just drives through, picks him up, puts him on his back.
Super work from Nino.
38 seconds to go. That all should be the part for Craig Nino. He can just hold on. Last couple of seconds, just work past the guard again. Vickers Swart seems to be happy with the way things are proceeding.
20 seconds.
Nino has precious little time left to get his hand raised in Durban.
Nino has been outstanding tonight. He's negated anything that Ndlalose had.
Ndlalose with 10 seconds remaining gets back to his feet. Nino's going to just try and drive and put him back on the deck, which he does quite easily.
There you can see the grimace on Baldwin Ndlalose.
Craig Nino!
I'm here with your winner, Craig Nino. Craig, that was a very dominant, heavy wrestling game. Was that the game plan for Baldwin tonight?
Yeah, Baldwin has really good stand-up, so I didn't want to go where he's comfortable.
It looked like you also caught him with a couple of good shots. Big overhand right in that second round.
Yeah, second round I caught him with a good one, but my thumb feels pretty busted now, so yeah.
Well, it was another great performance by you. We certainly look forward to seeing you again. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Craig Nino.